I can't remember what I said. Hi friends, another candle video for you today. And yes, this is like, I don't think you guys can really see my excitement, how excited I am to film this today, because yes, I am talking about candles that are gift worthy, and I love to give gifts, and that is an exciting topic. But that is not everything that has gotten me all riled up today. This is my very first collab video, and not only am I collabing with an amazing content creator here on YouTube, she has been somebody that I have been subscribed to for years myself, and I kind of had a little bit of a fangirl moment when she agreed to do this collab with me. Now, if you're coming over from her channel, you know that I am talking about the lovely Melanie, MrKongsMom. If you are in the home fragrance community, you probably are already familiar with who Melanie is. She has been kicking out the candle content, and she does some beauty on her channel for years. Like, I think she's been on here probably, she said she's been on here since before her daughter Stella was born. So, and I think Stella is about the same age as my son. They're a couple of months apart from each other, and he's almost 11. So she's been on here for a while. So like I said, Melanie and I have become friends over on Instagram. She has been so supportive of my channel when I launched it earlier this year. Back in January is when I finally decided to take the dive and start my channel. If you are not familiar with who Melanie is, she has a channel called MrKongsMom. She had a beloved pug who sadly passed away, I want to say maybe about a year and a half ago. I know that she will still cry talking about that. But she brings a lot of great content for the home fragrance community. She is honestly the person who has kind of reignited my love for candles. I've always loved them since I was a child, but I found her channel a few years ago. Actually, I think I found it through beauty content, because we're kind of similar in that we both talk about beauty and home fragrance. Also, she has 2 pugs. She resides in the Pacific Northwest, so I'm a little bit envious of all of that rainy weather that she gets to experience. We oftentimes joke about that because I live in Arizona. It is hot here most of the time. She will probably never visit this part of the country. But anyways, needless to say, she is somebody that I have truly loved her channel for so many years, and I just want to say thank you so much, Melanie, for collaborating with me. If you are just finding my channel because you are coming over from Melanie's, I want to say hello. Special warm welcome to you. My name is Katie. I am 38 years old. Like Melanie's channel, I also like to talk about home fragrance and beauty. I don't really do so much of Scentsy or wax melts. I pretty much stick to candles because that is what seems to work best in my house. My home is a little bit smaller than hers. I have about a 1,700 square foot ranch style home. Like I said earlier, I reside in Arizona, so a little bit different climate. We have similar taste in what we prefer for candles, although I do jokingly say that we do have some things that we differ on. I do tend to like smoky scents. I know that she doesn't. And she loves a lot of the berry scents. I'm laughing thinking about what it was, that one earlier this year, banana berry smoothie. Oh my goodness, we could not have had further different separate opinions about that candle. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And also, if you'd like to stick around, feel free to hit that subscribe button and notification bell. And let's not waste any more time. Let's talk about the 5 candles that I think are the best ones to gift this holiday season. So gift giving can be a little bit tricky, particularly when it comes to fragrance, because fragrance is such a personal thing, right? So when I was putting together these 5 candles, I was trying to think, okay, if somebody tends to like more outdoorsy scents, if somebody likes gourmands, what if I'm giving this gift actually on Christmas Day? Do they want their house to still smell like Christmas going into January? And then also, you know, maybe you're not giving this for Christmas. Maybe this is a birthday gift or a Hanukkah gift, or if you celebrate a different holiday this time of year. Great. I hope you have a very blessed time celebrating that. I personally celebrate Christmas in my home, so if I refer to Christmas a lot, I promise I'm not meaning to insult any other holidays. It's just what naturally rolls off of my tongue because that's what I'm used to celebrating. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with a candle that has just made its way back this season. Now this candle was released, okay, I constantly seem to be getting a hair in my face. This candle was released in a QVC TSV a few years ago. And the reason I'm suggesting this is because quite a few of my friends who are not necessarily home fragrance lovers, or should I say, they don't necessarily go out of their way to research and buy home fragrance, but they like their house to smell good. They have said, ooh, I really like that one. So this candle I will suggest for if you have somebody in your life that tends to like maybe more woodsy, I don't want to say earthy, but maybe they're not quite gourmand lovers, but they like a little bit of woodsiness. And the candle that I am going to recommend is HOMEWORX by the Fireside. Now this candle is currently in their 3-wick format. It is available on the homeworx.shop website. It has come in and out of stock, so last I checked, this was currently in stock. One of the things that makes this candle nice for if you are trying to purchase gifts is that I have purchased this candle for as low as like $8. Sometimes they run specials where they're 2 for $20. I think they typically retail for $25. Never have to pay that, right? But the scent notes on this one are warm embers, mulled spice, golden amber, and cedar wood. Now, this candle, oh man, I loved this one when it came out a couple of years ago in that TSV. And when they released it this year, I didn't quite make the connection until Brett, Philly Candleman, told me on Instagram. He was like, yeah, it's the same candle. I was like, oh, I love that one. So of course I went ahead and ordered 2 because that's how I work. Now, if you have smelled Winter Fireside, which I know is a very popular scent, I am not recommending that one just because that is a very smoky scent. This one I feel like is, how would I say it? Like if you smelled, what was the other Fireside one that there was? Crackling Fireside. If you've smelled HOMEWORX Crackling Fireside, a little bit of Bath & Body Works Marshmallow Fireside, and Winter Fireside, I feel like well, all 3 of them couldn't make a baby, but you know what I mean. Like, I feel like there are aspects of each of those in this candle. There is a slight smokiness. I honestly don't even know why I'm sticking my nose in it because I'm burning it right behind the camera here today. There is a slight touch of smokiness to this, but I actually don't have that being the dominant note in this candle. I definitely smell more of that warm embers. There's a warmth and that mulled spice tend to balance each other perfectly. Now, this is not an overly cinnamon type of candle. You'll see Melanie and I have this in common. Sometimes we get so excited about talking that we just trip over our words here. Oh, I can't even describe. There is the amber in this. This is a beautiful, beautiful scent. I have not found anybody coming into my home yet that has smelled this and been like, ooh, what is that? I don't like it. In fact, it's the opposite. They come in and say, ooh, I really like that scent. I had to take a slight break to let my cat, Ruby the Ruthless, you may have seen her wandering in the background there, out. She was demanding to be let outside. I don't have dogs like Melanie. Melanie has her trusty assistants, Alf and Penny. I have Ruby the Ruthless, and occasionally you might hear one of my 3 children in the background. I am also married and have 3 kids here, and sometimes they seem to make their way into my videos. But let's go ahead and move on to my next candle suggestion, and this one is from Kringle Candle. Now, this is a candle that has been one of their top sellers for quite a few years now during the holiday season, and it's pretty generically named. This would be Kringle's Christmas. Now, when I smelled this candle, I don't have the scent notes right in front of me. I didn't pull it up. I actually film on my iPhone, so I can't pull up my phone right now and figure out what the scent notes are, but I will have them listed right here for you. This is a beautiful tree scent. So if you are giving a candle to somebody who wants their home to smell like the quintessential Christmas tree, this one would be it. Now, this is in their 2-wick soy formula. I don't know if this is one of the scents that is going to be released. Well, by the time this video goes up, I think Kringle will have just released more scents in their new 3-wick 100% soy formula. That is the cleanest burning. I absolutely love that formula. It's amazing. Oh, but this is so nice. You know what this scent reminds me of? There was a scent at Bath & Body Works in their hand soaps, and it was around, well, it was around when my son was a baby. So just a little side note here. My son is 11 years old. Well, he will be 11 in a couple of weeks. He was born in the holiday season. And so there are certain things, you know, that scent triggers memories. And there was a soap from Bath & Body Works. I want to say it was called like Under the Mistletoe or Merry Mistletoe, or it was something mistletoe in it. And it's funny because this doesn't smell like mistletoe to me, but the vibe that I get reminds me a lot of that soap. Oh, this is beautiful. Now, this is a beautiful tree note without it being a stringent pine, you know, right in your face. I definitely smell a balsam in this, a woodiness, earthiness. I have to look at the scent notes, but this one is absolutely beautiful. It is reminiscent of everything that you would want if you want your home to smell like a Christmas tree. If you have a gourmand lover in your life and you are planning to give a candle that can last beyond the holiday season, or maybe it might be a great candle for you to light up in January when we're all a little bit sad, well, I am at least, that the holidays are over, but you're not yet quite ready for all of the bright florals and citrus that spring and summer bring along, may I suggest gifting Spun Vanilla Sugar from HOMEWORX. Now, I do believe that this must be a popular selling scent with them because this is also available in their Luxe, like huge candles, but I just have the 4-wick scent right now. So the scent notes on this one are spun sugar, whipped cream, sugared lemon, and vanilla. Now, I have heard from some people that they have found this candle to be cloying. I personally I wouldn't say that I am sensitive to fragrance, but if a candle is just way too strong, I'll let you know. Like, I'll be like, woo, that's giving me a bit of a headache, or I'm starting to feel a little bit nauseated. I don't get that from this candle at all. This gives a beautiful background note, definitely of sugar. There's the sweetness of that sugar, but you get a little bit of that lemon. But the lemon in this is not like limoncello cupcake. It's almost one of those lemon scents that you're not even really sure that you're smelling lemon. I hope that makes sense, because I know that lemon, sometimes people can think like, oh, I don't want my house to smell like floor cleaner, or like I've been scrubbing bathrooms or something. That's not at all this. This is a true gourmand. I would say that the note that is predominant in here is that spun sugar. There is a little bit of creaminess from the whipped cream, but the vanilla and the lemon and the, what does it say? Sugared lemon. So again, not astringent lemon. They just perfectly balance out here. I have loved this scent for quite a few years, and every time I have burned this one, people have come into my home again saying, wow, it smells so good in here. I typically like to have a lot of friends over. I also tend to host Bible study for my church once a week, and so I have various people coming into my home, and I've always gotten compliments on this one. I feel like this one would be a safe bet, particularly if you know that the person that you are gifting to loves gourmands. Perhaps you're giving a gift to somebody who likes their home to just smell fresh, clean. Maybe not like laundry detergent, but they kind of like that vibe. They don't necessarily want their home to smell like food. They don't necessarily want it to smell like Christmas trees. They don't necessarily want citrus or anything like that. May I suggest Kringle Candles Snowy Bridge? Now, I believe that this was a new release last year. First off, Kringle and their labels, they just seem to nail it. This is such a beautiful label, and I'm sure that as the wax burns down more, that this label will just illuminate and be absolutely beautiful. This scent, again, I didn't pull up my scent notes, so I will have them listed in a little description right here next to it. I'll also link it in the description box down below, so that way if you miss it, you don't have to worry about that. Oh, I love this scent. It's very clean, but still reminds me of winter. I feel like this is definitely a winter scent. It doesn't remind me of laundry detergent. there is a woodsiness, but not, I feel like when you describe woodsiness, people will typically think masculine cologne or traditionally a masculine cologne. That's not at all what this is. This is fresh, clean, but not laundry detergent. There is a bit of a tree note in here, but again, it's more like the wood on the tree, not necessarily the leaves or the pine needles or anything like that. This is just fresh. It's fresh, but warm and inviting at the same time. I don't think that I'm describing this very well. Describing scent is actually quite a challenge. I've come to find out. But this is a beautiful, beautiful scent. I feel like I'm hearing something in the background there. I have one of my kids home sick today, and I think I was just hearing her stir her little tea mug there. All right, and the final candle that I am going into now, this will probably not come as a surprise because I have raved about this candle ever since I discovered it. And it's not one that is like hidden. This is a very, very popular candle. If you want a candle that I feel like you cannot go wrong with, it seems to be universally loved. I have yet to find somebody who does not like this candle. You're free to comment in the comment box down below if you disagree with me on this one. Now it is a little bit bougier price tag, so I understand if you don't want to spend this much. But the ultimate candle that I would say would make the perfect gift is Nest Holiday. First off, I mean, the packaging, it comes in this beautiful box, and the smell of it is just so delicious. So I will go ahead and take it out of the box here. It comes in a 1 wick. Now I will say, Melanie has cautioned me that 3 wick Nest candles she just has not had a good experience with, so I tend to stick with the 1 wick. So this is a single wick. I believe this is, how many ounces is this? 8.1 ounces. So you would think like, okay, these retail for like $46. That's a lot of money, and you think, Katie, you're not getting a whole lot of candle for your buck here. Well, let me tell you, this is a coconut wax, so it seems to burn a lot slower. The scent on this one, it is like the most perfect blend of a little bit of tree, some orange, and maybe like pomegranate, but it's not overly fruity sweet. There's a little bit of spice in here, maybe some cinnamon in there, but not red hot cinnamon. I think a lot of people have smelled Nest Holiday. If you haven't, if you are near a Sephora, they have them now in Kohl's stores, pop in and stick your nose in this one and tell me if I'm wrong. But this I laugh and say, this is what I think of when I think of classy Christmas. This is the most beautiful scent to have in the background if you are having a holiday party. It can last you past Christmas time, so it would make a great gift to give at Christmas because I feel like this carries well going into January. Oh, I could just smell this candle like constantly. Oh, I actually splurged this year and bought myself this fragrance in the hand soaps because I love it that much. I jokingly say when I say that this is classy Christmas, if any of you guys are fans of The Office, do you guys remember the episode where Holly was coming back and Michael wanted it to be classy Christmas? He like went and tore down all the standard Christmas decorations and like hired the bassist and like a little jazz quartet. Anyways, I just laugh thinking of classy Christmas because that's what I think of. Okay, anyways, sidetracking here. But this candle, I feel like you could not go wrong with this one. Let me know down below if you are just meeting me for the first time, maybe through Melanie's channel. I would love to say hello to you. Also, if you have purchased any of these candles or smelled them before, do you agree with me? Do you think that they would make good gifts? Or maybe if you have another suggestion, keep that conversation going down below, because clearly if people are clicking on this video, they are looking for ideas to give as gifts. Don't forget that if you want to be notified of any time I upload new content, make sure that you are subscribed to my channel. hit the thumbs up button if you really enjoyed this video. If you have more time or you would like to see more of the videos that I have already posted on my channel, YouTube should be suggesting some of those for you at the very end of this video. I want to say thank you so much for supporting my channel. Thank you so much, Melanie, for collaborating with me. Truly, truly, this has just been such an exciting thing for me to do. And until my next video, I hope you all go out and have a very blessed day. Bye.